going over the lab 1.4 for preparing for our Dillard's store data. First thing we want to do is look at Dillard's department store. What is it on Yahoo Finance? Go through and research a little bit. It's almost a $2 billion company. It also has a rich history of being a company from Arkansas. And what we're looking at next is really we want to gain access to the data that is available here, okay? So that is something that you're going to use your user ID and look into, okay? In the meantime, you can look, and this is a case study that basically is going on at the University of Arkansas, and we do have access. So use your username and password to get in. So in this lab, what we're actually supposed to do is go through the database sheet. So you want to go through, this is the entire data set for the Dillard's store, and these are the attributes of the data set. So just get through, get familiar, and as you're learning, you gotta write down your questions regarding the data fields and what are you learning, what would you be interested in learning about in terms of the data set. So ask a few questions and think about, assume that Dillard's wants to improve profitability. What three questions would help you assess current profitability level of each product and how profitability could be improved in the future? Okay, assume that Dillard's wishes to improve online sales and profitability on those sales. What three questions could be asked to see where Dillard's stands in online sales? So write these down, go through some of the data dictionary, go through how they map out, and write down the questions. And this is part of the lab of just this is what we're going to try to accomplish in looking at this data. So in looking at the data dictionary, try to understand what is available and how you could use it. The next thing we're going to do after that is to go ahead and basically look at the directions for logging on. So you're going to look, and these will be given to you, but you're going to use your Windows 10 to essentially remote connect to the University of Arkansas where we can access the data. Okay, once you are connected to their desktop, what we're gonna do is we're gonna just log into the Excel so that we can log in the data. So what we can do is, this is where I'm already inside of their desktop. You can go here to Excel. Okay, and once you open up the Excel, this is how we'll be able to access the data. So we go to Data, New Query from Database, from SQL Server Database. And now that you're in here, it will ask us to log in with our credentials. And this is always going to be given as this in the instructions, so we can use that. Okay, and then you click OK. And it should allow us to just simply log in. Okay, and then now we're in the data set of Dillard's, and these are different tables that it gives us. So I'm just going to click on the stores because it's not that big. The other ones may take a while to load. And we can click load and see what's going on. So we loaded 313 rows from this database. We have it now. Okay, and now what we can do is, you can analyze a little bit of data here. So we can go back and see, insert a pivot table. And for example, we can right away see what states these stores are. And we can just look at count. And just to get a sense, we can get a sense of the data. It was like, oh, where are these stores located? Okay, and there you go. You could see that there's a lot in Florida, in fact, and Arizona. There's a lot. Ohio, and 61 in Texas. So you can see where they're located, and you can even get the percentages. So, but basically, this is how we're going to access the data. And once you're in, we'll do our lab next time in this file to really go through Dillards in more detail and actually doing some work with this. But for now, we're just looking to access and research the data dictionary.